At Westwind Homes, we know that you want a perfectly built new custom home that fits your family. In order to do that, you need an expert builder that you can trust. The problem is, many new homes are not built well. Builders often take shortcuts, leaving you and your family having to deal with these problems later on down the road.
This was gonna be the biggest purchase I was gonna make in my life. And I've heard all these horror stories of people just building a home with a builder. They get into the home for a month and then cracks start showing up on the wall.
Other builders will ask you for a bigger deposit and they won't even talk to you about selections or anything until you give that deposit, and it's non-refundable. So if it's a builder that you cannot trust, you lose your money.
It can feel like a lot is on the line, and the last thing you want to feel as a dad or as a mom is failure to be able to provide your family unit with the lifestyle improvement you're hoping to achieve.
At Westwind Homes, we don't cut corners. With over 30 years of experience, we make quality and affordability our priority so that you can feel confident that you found the perfect home with a builder that your family can trust.
With Westwind, we always had that support through every step of the way, even when we felt overwhelmed.
The Westwind team literally grab you by the hand and they help you through everything.
It starts with the selections meeting. What our customers will get to experience is all the selections that match with current themes and trends at some of the best prices, because we've gone ahead and negotiated the best prices for them already.
Getting with the selections department at Westwind was a dream. From picking the floor plan to picking the trims, it was a lot of fun, and it was very, very simple to do.
They were very upfront about everything that we were gonna pay, any deposit we were gonna give. At the end of the day, I knew there was gonna be no surprises, and there wasn't any surprises at the end.
The construction is extremely reliable. Not only the selections and the finishes, like from the bones, like behind the walls, the framing.
I was here every day when they were building, and I could tell that this house was built so well, and it was so well insulated. We're definitely paying much less in energy.
When you select Westwind Homes as your new custom home builder, your family's gonna win. When you actually get to see those people move into their new home and that finally we've made it moment, it's very rewarding.
All the lights are on and you walk in and it smells like fresh paint and you're just like, oh my gosh. To see everything that you've chosen come to life, it was perfect.
Looking at her and seeing how happy she was and looking at my son running like a crazy little dude in the backyard, it was a very special day for us.
I felt relieved, and I feel really good about my purchase. Even at 6 years, we don't even have one settling crack.
I love everything about our Westwind home. Everything just feels perfect.
Our customers can expect peace of mind, certainty, but the most important thing, we fulfill their expectations.
Would I recommend Westwind? 100%.
Are you ready to start your new home journey? Call now to avoid overspending with the wrong builder and instead feel confident knowing you found the perfect home with a builder your family can trust.
All right, welcome everyone, all of our viewers out there on Facebook and on YouTube to our second live here. We do have some special guests, but let's go down the line and let's all introduce ourselves to make sure that anyone new that is watching, they know who we are. I'm Leo Cavazos here with Westwind Homes. I am the sales manager. And who do we have here?
I'm Jess. I am on the sales team. I am here in our Cobblestone Mission subdivision, and I'm happy to be here.
Hi guys, it's Charles with Westwind Homes, also in our Cobblestone subdivision located here in Mission, Texas.
Hi guys, my name is Rafa. I'm in Las Arboledas in our Hidalgo subdivision.
I'm Ana Cabrales. I'm a mortgage lender with Cabrales Mortgage in Edinburgh. Thank you.
I'm Luis Cantu. I'm also a lender with Cabrales Mortgage, also in Edinburgh.
All right, and welcome Cabrales team. One thing that I love is that not only are you all an amazing preferred lender, but everything that you all do for the community and all the programs that you all have, which we'll get into those in a bit. We get into those in a bit. I know that we have a lot planned, a lot of things that we want to talk about. But first of all, I wanted to say how excited I am for Christmas. I mean, the holidays are upon us, people. 5 days till Christmas. Have y'all done your Christmas shopping?
Yes,
I have finished mine.
I finished last week.
Nice.
I put everybody on the naughty list.
There you go. And one thing that I love about this season is decorating. I really, really love decorating. I don't know if y'all are like my mom, that you always have to put the Christmas tree by the front window. Yeah. So I know that for anyone that is looking for a house and needs that window, we do have phenomenal plans here where we can build you that home here at Westwood Homes. And our teams at the Cabrales team can help you with that loan.
Yes,
we can.
How many of you have already decorated inside and outside? Because if you're like me, I still haven't decorated outside, but my inside is fully blown Christmas.
I only did the lights outside. Inside, only the Christmas tree. It just felt like this year happened too fast. Like I wasn't ready. It's just like, oh my God, it's already Christmas. So I feel like I'm too late to the party.
It's never too late for Christmas.
It's never too late.
It's
We
never
have
too late.
Los Reyes Magos after, so
Yes,
it's gonna be good for another month.
What about you, Jess and Charlie? Have y'all done anything for Christmas at home?
Oh yeah, we're decorated fully inside and out at my house. We did it the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh wow.
That's soon.
I mean,
I actually put the Christmas tree for the kids, and that's about it. So
yeah.
We're actually celebrating Christmas a little bit different this year, though. We're actually going out of town. Instead of buying each other presents and things like that, we're going to be going on a trip. So
nice.
That's fun. Where are you going?
San Antonio. The kids have never been to San Antonio. All of us, we have like a blended family. So it's going to be 5 kids and me and my partner.
I think the Riverwalk is nice, no? For all the lights.
You still need a present, Charlie.
No. They can buy whatever they want to buy with their allowance whenever we get there.
There you go. And all right, team, one thing that I love about this season is what's it called? How everyone is, we are so involved with our families. And I know that I'm having family over. I know earlier, Luis, you were telling me that your family's coming over.
Yes, they're coming today. I'm going to see them in the afternoon. We're going to celebrate. I don't think they're going to stay for Christmas. They're going to leave this weekend, but we're going to celebrate it early.
Yes. And I feel that this time of year, there's a lot of parties, there's a lot of get-togethers. And I feel that that's one of the main things that I love, working here at Westwood Homes, because our main focus is families, making sure that we do build a space for them to be able to enjoy, especially the holidays or any special moment that we have throughout life with our families. And what better way to be able to enjoy that time in your brand new home, that you have the space. I know that around this time, a lot of us start thinking about that, about how is it that I can, get that kitchen of my dreams where I'll be able to host a big party with everyone coming over. And that's one thing here at Westwood that we love to focus on, and because the flow of our homes, for example, one of my favorite floor plans is the Santa Cecilia, has a beautiful open concept on it where you're able to entertain. I mean, you're able to fit everyone in there. And I wish Dani joined us today, but I know that she's busy with Karina Cabrales Mortgage. They actually have a customer right now, but she actually has a Santa Cecilia, and we're going to be hosting our Christmas party there tonight. So I'm looking forward to that because of the space. But let me ask my team. We'll go with you, Jess. Out of all the floor plans that we have, which one is your favorite for Christmas and why?
I think the San Cristobal, it's a beautiful open floor concept, perfect for entertaining. The kitchen, living, and dining room is huge and all connected. You can see everyone from every point of the home, and they've got really big windows that you could set the Christmas tree right in front of. I think that one would probably be my favorite.
One thing that I love about the San Cristobal, and I'm sure Ana and Luis, the San Cristobal is the model home that we have in Edinburgh. The one
Okay.
that you have the loft upstairs.
Yes.
That one, for me, it's the perfect home to entertain. And it's one of our beautiful and most very popular floor plan. I know, Charlie, didn't you just get a deposit on that one for the one in Cobblestone over there in McAllen?
Yes, and actually, last year around this time, I even closed a San Cristobal as well to my client Pedro, and he sent me a few photos since I have him on Instagram. I was like, you need to send me those photos. He decorated so beautiful with the Christmas tree window, like we call it. It looks really, really nice.
And in reality, I really I've seen those pictures of your Instagram. And one thing that I love is that big window, like you mentioned, in the front. A huge Christmas tree fits there. All right, and let me go with Rafa. Rafa, you're a little quiet today, my friend.
Because of Charlie.
What I know that one of your favorite floor plans is the St. Jude.
I love St. Jude, yes.
Tell me about it. What about it do you love, and how would you decorate it around this time of year?
No, you know what? If I want to entertain, we have right now one in San Juan, and that floor plan you have the garage door in the front, but in the back you have another door that connects to the courtyard, and that courtyard connects to the kitchen. So I was thinking, oh my God, it would be awesome, like open that back garage door and set up like a bar there, like a bartender, and have that courtyard like for guests to go right in that area and, grab a drink, maybe go inside. I mean, it's a very cozy floor plan. It's our smallest floor plan that we have, but it's the coziest. A lot of people is not looking for huge houses. If you're a busy person and you don't want to clean a lot, I mean, that's just the perfect floor plan. The kitchen is very cozy as well. You can see like people around the island, and then you will have the back patio in the back. It's a large back patio. You can set up like a long table and have your dinner outside. Because guys, we're in the valley, so we're not gonna be freezing on Christmas. The weather will be perfect.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
So if you like to entertain, if you are like a Texan that loves to barbecue, loves to, hang out outside, that floor plan is the perfect floor plan. It's small. You can do something in the backyard, maybe, a pergola, maybe a pool. And I mean, I just love this on you. It's a beautiful floor plan.
And I know, Luis and Ana, I don't want to be asking you about our floor plans and putting you on the spot, but let me ask you all, what is your favorite place to hang out in your home right now, especially during the holidays? Are you the person that just likes to sit in front of the TV while everyone else is over there in the kitchen and watching the game or anything like that? Or are you the one that likes to be in the middle of everything?
I was thinking when Rafa was talking, like, that's a perfect place to have an open house and have a little party,
Yes.
Invite agents, real estate agents, and let them know that you guys help real estate agents if they sell a house, and have a happy hour. Like
there we go.
Let's do it.
Yes.
When it's Christmas, like during the week, I like to sit. I usually don't watch TV, but when it's Christmas and I have my Christmas tree, I watch a lot of Hallmark and Christmas movies. I love that. I like hot chocolate. Even if it's hot weather, I still like my hot chocolate. I'm pretending like it's cold.
We bring down the ACs to 60, 65.
Yes, that cozy blanket, my dogs, my husband. But during the actual day, we usually celebrate the 24th and the 25th. In Mexico, people celebrate usually the 24th, here the 25th. So we celebrate both. But I'm usually the one that's cooking. I do tamales with my mom. My husband helps me do tamales. So I'm usually in the kitchen, and then the rest of the sisters show up later.
What about you, Luis? What is it that you do during holiday or during the Christmas party? Where can we find you in the house?
I started cooking recently now. So now I'm more in the kitchen, and I like to turn on the TV, but I like I have to have an open space. I need to make sure that both places are together, that you can see who's watching TV, but at the same time you're paying attention in the kitchen, and everybody is together. I don't like to separate people from here to there, so I'm always in the kitchen or watching TV, but it has to be open. I know I need to see what everybody's doing over there.
So you're like the perfect host. You want to make sure you're everywhere at the same time. And speaking of the host, we've got Donnie here, where she's about to join us. She's the one that's going to be hosting our Christmas party. Hey, Donnie, how's it going, my friend?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Me faltaron las pijamas. Ya vi que están teniendo PJ Day.
Sí, mira.
Cabrales.
I was
If I would have known,
telling us that that Karina was there with you earlier today.
with who?
Was she with you, Karina?
No, no, she's on her way. We have an open house.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I was doing a showing, and we're actually sending. It's a VA, a veteran that is interested in our move-in ready home here in the Orchards. He was initially interested in Russell Park. He was like adamant, I want to stay in Edinburgh. I live in Edinburgh. And I said, well, you know what? Let's go see all the floor plans that we have available because they're not available here, and we may build you in that corner lot. And he fell in love with 418 Rio Red, the San Sebastian that we have here in San Juan. So he's currently working on the application to hopefully get him pre-approved for that home. So I'm excited. I've been up, so it's too early. Bird gets the worm. I just need to get the worm.
How is that? How is that a concept in the San Sebastian? Is it open or is it?
The San Sebastian, there's a foyer in the entrance. Well, there's a foyer, and right in the entrance, there's a study room. Behind it, there's a very spacious laundry room, and then you have living, dining, kitchen. The kitchen has a really beautiful bay view to your backyard space. A lot of natural lighting. You have the master all the way to the back, 2 guest bedrooms right in the middle, so it creates that privacy for the owner. And yeah, he really loved the fact that his dad would be accommodated into an easy access into his bedroom. He is disabled, so he wants to ensure that he's comfortable. And I really love the fact that he was able to find something that fits, that vision that he had. So.
And I mean, one thing that I love about that floor plan too is for customers. I've always had customers that are like, Leo, I love the San Cristobal, the 2-story home, but I don't want a 2-story home because of my little ones. But I want the space. I want that big kitchen, that big window to the back, to the backyard, which is one thing that I love about the San Cristobal. And then I would take my customers to the San Sebastian, and they fall in love with that one. So that's one thing that I love about our floor plans and about the team that we have here at Westwind. One of the main things that we're going to focus on is, we want to know what your dream home is. We want to know what you're walking away from, because at the end of the day, every customer is different. And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing on the loan world. Every file is different. And sometimes we might sound like we're metiches, that we're just asking too many questions. But there's a reason why. We want to make sure that we cater to your wants and your needs. And that's one thing that we're really big here at Westwind. And that's the reason why we partner up with people like the people in Cabrales Mortgage and our preferred lenders. They have very similar views as us. We care about the customer. We want to make sure that we're giving a great experience to our customers. So that brings me to the next point. I know that right now Danny was talking about a VA, and I know that Cabrales Mortgage has phenomenal VA loan programs. Can you tell us a little bit more about those things, and how is it that Westwind can help and elevate those programs a little bit more for the customers?
So we have a Heroes program that encompasses veterans, for example. We discount our lender fees by $1,590. So closing costs are going to be a lot cheaper. VA loans don't have debt to income ratio that you usually hear, like people say, like, oh, I have too much debt. On VA, there's no debt to income ratio. As long as we get approval on the system, we're good to go. Usually those loans also have a better interest rate. They don't have mortgage insurance, which means that the monthly payment is going to be a lot cheaper than any other loan. So VA loans are awesome. We love our veterans because our veteran customers are also very loyal to us. Once they find the team that they want to work with, they stay with that team.
Mhm.
And so it's very good for us because we give our heart and soul to the business. So it's nice to feel appreciated also by the VA veterans.
Yeah, we recently closed with Rafa, and he just came into the table with maybe less than $2,000, and it was just because he wanted a cheaper monthly payment. So yeah, it was really nice, and he loved it, and we still talk at these times. He was sending me messages, so they're good customers.
No, yes. And one thing that I also love is that, the builder concessions that we do here at Westwood Homes with one of our preferred lenders like Cabrales Mortgage, we give 4% builder concessions. But Rafa, tell us a little bit more about that and the customer and the experience that you've had. I know that you worked very well with Luis in the past and with the Cabrales team. Give us a little bit of insight of what a customer should expect if they stop by your office and they have questions about this.
Yeah, something about that specific customer, Mr. Varela, was that we worked for a few months with him because we were helping him with his credit. You know how we have that program that we don't like reject people because they don't have like the credit that they need.
Program.
Yeah, exactly. So Mr. Varela was one of them. He was very good customer, and he got ready. And if he didn't add that extra that he wanted the interest rate a little lower, he would pay like almost zero, if not zero. So that was amazing. Also, just to let you guys know that we don't require the whole 1,500 deposit for VAs, so it's gonna be a cheaper deposit for them. So that's something for the veterans to know here at Westwood Homes. And I mean, Cabrales made it super easy for Mr. Varela, like to move forward with that house. I mean, he loved the house, and he was just
I think
the service that still was provided.
I think he paid like $5 just to reserve it. Right? It was awesome.
I have a question, guys. Just because it's very recent, and this client had a question, and he's probably talking to the mortgage lender right now, but we're working with the realtor. Actually, the realtor brought the client, and the first thing that she said, if I have to refer them to somebody, it would be Cabrales Mortgage. And I love that. And I'm like, oh my God, it's our preferred lender. She's actually here, Renee. She's an amazing realtor too. And so the buyer had this question. If he wanted to do an FHA loan first, because he eventually wants to purchase an investment property, could he use an FHA for his residency and then keep the VA to purchase like an investment property, such as a fourplex or something like that?
No, it's backwards. The VA is primary only, so it's where he's gonna live. So he can do the VA for his home and then later on do a conventional or FHA for the second home around.
For the second home.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the ideal process.
Yeah, and then just so that whoever's viewing this, they know that when a person wants to buy a house, new construction, the builder has to be VA approved. So not all builders can do a VA loan, but Westwind is approved through the VA. So just so people know, if you're a veteran, Westwind has been approved already.
Oh, nice. I didn't know about that. Can you give us more insight on that? I mean, what are the requirements, or what do they need to be able to do that?
So whenever a builder is selling a house to a veteran, the system is going to ask us for a VA builder number. And if you don't have it, you have to go to the VA portal and submit your information, your builder information, your contact, how many houses have you done, a little like resume, and then wait for the VA to approve you and give you a number. And it's public, so whenever we get a loan, we look it up and we make sure that the builder is approved. If not, we have to wait until the builder gets approved by the VA. So in your case, you guys are already approved because we've done loans through you guys. Maybe the corporate branch has already submitted the information for you, but not all builders are approved. So just so veterans know, West Wind Homes is an approved VA builder.
That is awesome. And I never knew that. That is amazing. And we got a question from Paul, one of our viewers on Facebook. I'm looking into build on my own lot. Do you guys offer that? And the answer to that is yes. That is one thing. We were just talking about that, Luis and I, before we joined the live, that Westwood is actually getting ready for that, to start introducing that process next year. But if you have a lot, or if you purchased a lot and you want to build there, by all means, give us a call. Below there, you can find all of our phone numbers. You can reach out to us. And the process is simple. I would recommend for you to contact us or contact someone in our Cabrales team and ask them about a construction loan. You will be required a construction loan, but the beauty is that Westwind will be building your home. And right now, we're only requiring $2,500, and you'll be able to sit with our engineers. We'll be able to build a brand new floor plan, or you can choose from one of our floor plans and modify it. We'll be doing a survey for you all so we can check out the lot, make sure that we're within easements, make sure that any setbacks we're aware of. And we're going to have originally 3 meetings. First meeting is talk about the floor plan. Second meeting is revise the floor plan that you wanted. And third meeting is finalizing. After that, we'll be giving you all the floor plan so you can take if you decide to build anywhere else, but I can guarantee you that we are the right builder for you. You will also get a list of material. That is very important when you're building a home, knowing exactly what it's going to take to build your home on your lot. And of course, the Cabrales team will be able to help you on that construction loan. And Luis or Ana, what is required to get a construction loan? I know here at Westwind, originally, it's only $1,500 deposit and a pre-approval. But that is when you build in one of our lots that you're not required a construction loan. But what are the terms when it comes to a construction loan? Can you all give us some insight on that?
Yeah. Luis, do you want to go or I go?
You can go, and then I'll fill out.
So we basically approve you for the final mortgage. As long as you qualify for the final mortgage, we know that the bank is going to approve you for the construction loan. We do all the paperwork for you. We do the application. We turn in all the documents, the floor plan to the bank, and we basically present the file to them and say, okay, we have this buyer. They have their land, whether it's paid off or they're paying it still, and they're going to be building with Westwind Homes. This is the floor plan. This is what the house should be worth once it's finished construction. And then once the bank approves you, then we do an appraisal to make sure that the house is going to be worth. It's an appraisal before the construction to make sure that it's going to be worth on the lot that it's going to sit in. And then basically start the construction process. During the construction process, the bank will do 3 inspections, make sure that everything's being built and handing out the money to the builder. Then once the house is about 95% complete, all faucets have been installed, the light fixtures have been installed, we continue with that construction loan. So we're turning it into a mortgage. And it's a seamless process. The customer doesn't know what we're doing. They don't have to stay on top of it because we have it. We have a tracker. And then at the end, if the land was already paid off, the customer usually doesn't need any money from their pocket because the land is already all their equity, all their down payment. If the customer needed some money down because maybe they still owed the land, we'll give them credit for the money that they gave Westwind for the deposit and also the money that they gave for the construction loan. So all that will be credited for the customer.
And what are the requirements? The same as a regular loan?
Yes, the same as a regular loan. If the customer is a veteran, for example, 0 down payment. If it's FHA, it would be the 3.5, which sometimes a lot already covers that. Conventional 5%. So sometimes the land already covers that too.
And how about credit?
Credit the same. 580 is the minimum. The bank does for when it's construction, they like for the customer to have like a 620 because the credit score is going to be pulled twice at the beginning and at the end. So they just don't want to have any surprises where you drop further. So it's usually better they have a 600, 620 will be better. That's the only difference. Purchase is 580, construction like 600, 620.
Nice, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's very interesting when you just mentioned 580 and 620, because a lot of customers, and usually we tell customers, yes, with 580 and above you can qualify.
Yeah.
And usually when we're building up a home, because our construction time usually takes what, 4 to 5 months, right, team?
Yeah.
Give or take. And usually during that time, what we tend to advise our customers is to do everything possible to build up their credit. And why is it that it's important, or why is it that it's best to bring up the credit to 620 versus having it in the 590s, 600?
Well, the important is because we want to make sure that they're going to be pre-approved before, and making sure that the credit stays the same by the time the house is built, so we can close it. Because if we run it again and it drops a few points, we might not qualify then, and then we need to either wait until they pick it up, or we're just going to have to cancel it depending on the time. But we suggest to come up with a good plan at the very beginning, so we can keep it, making sure that they don't run their credit again, making sure that they keep paying their balances. We tell them to make sure that they don't overspend on their credit cards, to not getting any new debt, not any new car during this process. Those are the don'ts, and what not to do during the process of buying a home. So that way, by the time the house is built and completed, we're good to go, and we just process the mortgage loan.
The higher the credit, the better rates that the customer will get, the better terms and conditions. So, of course, it's the better, the best for us. It's going to be a faster approval. If the credit is very low, we have to give what's compensating factors. We have to basically say, okay, this person has a low credit, but look, they've been at their job 5 years. They have longevity, or they have a large savings, or I'm not using the income of the spouse, something that is compensating to kind of offset the credit. So the higher the credit, of course, the better for interest rates.
And you bring up a really good point, for everyone that is watching right now and that have, questions when it comes to a lender, or who should you use. One thing that I'm noticing right now is making sure that you work with a lender that is knowledgeable, that knows what they're doing, because there's a lot of ins and outs that go into the loan. And the more knowledgeable that you have your lender, the better that they can help you. And I feel that also the more information that you tell your lender, the better they can help you as well.
Yeah.
Because
we got a file yesterday of a customer that was denied by another lender. And of course, they get down because they've been denied. Nobody likes that feeling. And we told them, well, let's give us a shot. Like, let me see all the information and let's see. And we put our heads together here at the office, and we're like, okay, this is why they were denied. But if you do this, it could work. And we told the customer, like, I think we have a very good probability of getting clear to close and closing you on this home. And they said, okay, well, let's give it a shot. And we got clear to close yesterday. So
Yes.
if you've been denied, like, try somewhere else. You just never know.
You never know.
And I feel that that's one thing that my team here at Westwood Homes is really big on. I mean, who here has tried when a lender cannot help you? Who here has tried, hey, let me send it to another lender?
I've had a client, and this is like, it's still very shocking, because the client, the only option that was given was a hard money loan to be able to move forward into the purchase of his new built home. And it was from the ground up, right? So he started building this home with the mindset of, we're doing FHA, this is an estimated, cash to close. I have funds, but I don't want to use everything for a large down payment. And as we got closer to the end, it was like, what it looks like, we're not going to be able to move forward with this. It's going to have to be a hard money loan. And it totally changed, like, everything, right? I mean, from the cash to close to begin with, the interest rate was super high. It almost doubled. And I was just devastated for my client and, for everything in reality. And then we were able to send it to one of our preferred lenders, and he saw it. He was like, no, like there's no way they have to do a hard money loan. Like we can go this other route. He figured it out like really quick. I think it's just we love working with people that are hands-on and that they are really going to invest themselves into these clients, because it's not just about a transaction. You know, these people are putting all of their emotional, you know, all of their emotional feelings, you know, into
hopes and dreams.
Exactly. So thinking that they can have it and then they don't, it's not just easy peasy, right? It's a whole process. So that's why we love working with you guys, with our preferred lenders, because we know that you guys will take care of our clients, you know, from beginning to end. So that was a crazy scenario. I almost thought we were not gonna move forward with that. And now I drive by and he owns a 2-story, the San Cristobal, and I see his Christmas tree there, and I'm like, I helped that. I helped him. You know, like it was a team effort, but it feels good to know that you are part of their journey.
I mean, and that's one thing that I love about our about this industry and what we get to do is being able to help those families, especially those families that, you know, sometimes I know that when I was younger, I always thought, you know, and when I say younger, I mean like 8 years ago, 10 years ago, before I started working here. I always felt that, you know, I couldn't qualify for a loan or be able to buy a house, because again, I wasn't aware of how easy it is to build or to build my credit or to just go through the process in what's it called, getting qualified. And when I started working here, I realized that it's a lot easier, that in reality, anyone can purchase a home. In reality, we all have the ability, if you do have a 2-year, a 2-year job, if you have a steady job, you're consistent of doing your taxes, do you have a bank account? I mean, Luis, what are the requirements that requires for you to be able to qualify for any loan, whether it's here at Westwind or any home here in the Valley? What do people need to qualify for a home?
We usually check credit score to be minimum 580. We check 2 years history of employment. It doesn't have to be the same employer. It can be different, but we need to document 2 years of history of employment. We can also include history of employment as school. So if they just graduated and now they're working in what they graduated, even though they don't have history working, we can count school as history of employment. So that's big also for new people, young adults that they're buying now, because I see them now with 26 years old, 24-year-old buying a house where I never thought about owning a home at that age. Now I see them more focused, knowing what they want. So we check credit 580, 2 years history of employment. We're going to check debts, and we're going to calculate the income depending on how much they earn, and compared to the debts that they have, that's going to be the amount that they're going to be qualified for. Those are basic requirements that we check. Documents would be ID, W-2s for the past 2 years, 1 month of pay stubs, and 2 bank statements, the last 2 bank statements.
And I feel that that's something that a lot of people have. And if you have questions, or if you know anyone, or if you have a son or daughter that is looking to buy a home, share this video with them, share this link with them, share our phone numbers with them so they can reach out to us and we can help them get into their dream home and out of renting. And that brings me to the next.
Some people, they don't really. I had a client yesterday. He did the application, thinking that he would qualify. He was like, I'm just gonna do it because I want to make sure that I can work on the things that I need to qualify for. And he qualified without working on anything. And these are people that they think that they might not qualify because of something, and they do. You never know until you talk to a lender. So make sure that you do an application before, if you already start looking for the process, or you start the process maybe 3-4 months before you start. That way you can work on the things that you need.
Yes. No. And again, if you just want this to happen next year, the first thing you need to do is just start talking to a professional, someone that is going to help you get there. Whether this journey might take, 3 months, 6 months, you need to start somewhere. So I encourage you all to please give us a call to any of the loan officers here or any of the agents, the sales, home investment advisors here. Please reach out to them. And this brings me to the next topic. We actually have Charlie on site in one of our beautiful homes. So let's bring her in. I believe she's going to give us a little quick tour of what you all can expect whenever you stop by here at Westwind and we provide you with a tour. Let me see here. Hey, Charlie.
Hi, everyone.
Where are you right now, my friend?
I'm here at my favorite property, which is 5212 Umar Avenue here in Mission, Texas. This is the Ethan floor plan. I know earlier Luis was talking about an open concept. I also love open concepts. I like to be in every single room. I want to be able to see everybody. I also love to host in my home. So this is like the perfect open concept.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I cannot turn the camera, but this is like where the kitchen is. You have the living room over here on this side. Your entrance is right there. And the dining table would go right here. I love this home. And you have this gorgeous window. Look at that. With the view of the playground.
Oh my gosh, right there. The playground is right there. So anyone that is looking for a home, anyone that has little ones, or anyone that just needs a space for, more space in their small apartment, give us a call. Give Charlie a call. Give Jess, give Rafa, give Dani a call, or even Ana and Luis. They'll refer you to us.
Yes, I love this home, guys. Personally, it's like my favorite floor plan that Westwind offers. But I was just thinking when we had that conversation earlier that I don't think we build any homes that don't offer you that open concept. I was thinking about, well, what do we have that doesn't offer that? And I think every floor plan that Westwind builds does give you that. So I personally love it.
One thing that I love about that home is that the one that has that huge closet?
Yeah, that's what I was going to show right now. Look
Give
at this
us
large closet.
Oh my gosh. You can literally walk in there. It's huge.
They did such an amazing job. I truly love this house so much.
Well, thank you, Charlie. Thank you so much for this quick tour. Again, if anyone is looking for a house, anyone wants to have a tour in any of our beautiful homes, remember, we do have locations in Edinburgh, in McAllen, in Hidalgo, and in San Juan. We only require $1,500 deposit and a pre-approval from a lender. So by all means, give us a call. Thank you, Charlie. Let us know when you're back in the office so we can bring you back in.
Yes, I have an appointment right now, so I'll see you guys later, but good luck. Bye, everyone.
Bye. All right, everyone. There we go. So yes. All right, so let's take a little quick break and then we can come back and basically just, wrap things up. I know the holidays are upon us, so I don't know if y'all have to still do some Christmas shopping, but I know I still have a few little gifts to take care of, and then we'll have lunch. So we'll get a little 2-minute little break, little commercial that I came up with from the team, and we'll be right back, everyone.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
I used to rule the world, seas that rise with Jess here from Westwind Homes, and today I'm excited to take you on a virtual tour through 7509 North 55th Street here in Mission, Texas. This home is known as our Victoria, featuring 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a versatile flex space, along with a 2-car garage. Some standout features of this home are going to include stunning stone wall accents in the foyer and living room, as well as a spacious kitchen that's ideal for all of your cooking and entertaining needs. Let's take a look.
Even if it's just us this year, I want that be fine. I know you wanna see all your family, but what could be better than our very first Christmas? 'Cause baby, it's just us this year. I want that be fine. I know you wanna see all your family, but what could be better than our very first Christmas? What could be better than our very first Christmas? What could be better than our very first Christmas? What could be better than our very first Christmas? What could be better than
All right. I love Christmas music. I mean, that is one thing I love about this season is the Christmas music. And thank you, Westwind team. I know that I just got some clips from y'all's Facebook and put them together. So again, if anyone is looking for a home, look for my team on social media. They are on Facebook, they are on Instagram, and I believe they are on TikTok as well. And I'm pretty sure the Cabrales team, because I see you all on Facebook and I follow you all too, y'all are also on social media. I'm pretty sure you're on Facebook and Instagram. And what about TikTok?
También.
Los Angeles. So anyone, just search our names, reach out to us. If you're watching, if you have questions, if you just want to know more about the process or just simply want to tour one of our homes, give us a call. So today was a great day. I feel that a lot of information was talked about, and I'm looking forward to having you all again in one of our lives. But the floor is open. What would you all like to say before we leave for the day?
The videos were very nice. I love to see the videos that you guys put together. Even the one, then the intro, and then this one.
Mhm.
Yes.
I saw things that I didn't, because we were talking about it, and I saw things that I didn't see before, like the stone wall and the French doors. I hadn't seen those in the house.
I really love that Stonewall feature that they started to do there in Cobblestone. And I feel that when you're building your home, we want to show our audience that we do have a lot of features that they can choose from. Right now, we're getting ready to have a whole selections office, which right now I'm actually in the selections room, but it's just a small room at the moment. We're talking about a whole studio that we're going to have for our selections, which is going to tie in very well with our build on your lot process whenever we start really pushing it. Now, I just want to go down the line, and I just want to ask everyone here, to tell us a little bit about what they can expect when they come and see you and meet you at your office. We'll start with you, Rafa. What do you like to talk about with your customers whenever they stop by your office?
Well, you know that I love to talk with my customers. I have coffee for them. I have pan dulce and stuff like that. But something that they can expect is in the first meeting, I'd like to get to know their situation, get to know what's going on with them, their living situation. Are they renting apartment? Maybe they're renting a home. What are they moving away from? I mean, what is it that they need? They need more space. They need, they need privacy. Maybe they're tired of renting, stuff like that. So the first consultation with me is gonna be all about knowing them and knowing about the situation they want to be moving away from. And after that, So we talk about, if they really want a house, maybe down payment, maybe the process of the application, and then there's where Cabrales and our preferred lenders gets in. And of course, our houses are beautiful. I always say that the houses, they sell itself. We have a beautiful product. It's just finding if it's the right moment for the customers to move forward and to get a home. I mean, that's what we're advisors, and we try to help them out in that decision, and just getting to know each other. That's the first step when they come into my office.
And I feel that everyone that goes into any of our offices, with anyone that you meet, that is basically what you can expect. Questions, and mainly we want to know more about you and your situation, so we can help and cater to you and your family. And Jess, tell me, I know that you love to do what we call the pre-qualification. What about it is it your favorite thing, or what do you see that customers see value on?
So I think that a lot of the times the customers are really afraid to talk to a lender. Like, they don't want to be denied, and they don't exactly know where they're at and what they're going to be looking at as far as debt and income. So being able to offer pre-qualification just gives them a little bit more peace of mind and hope to talk to a lender. I find that it actually encourages more people than it discourages, because they just didn't know the information. So it's really informative. I'll print it out for you. I'll send it home with you if you want to keep it. And yeah, I find that it's just very helpful to the customer. And they end up applying once we do the prequal.
And I really love the way that you do it, because you also, I love that you break down what the monthly payment is when it comes to the taxes and insurance and the mortgage payment. I love how you also break down their down payment, the contribution that we give them. So it's a form that they get to see everything there. And like you say, they feel more encouraged talking to a lender, because they kind of already got an idea of what the lender is going to be seeing and what they're going to be told. So it's a great way to prep. And then let's go with Dani. Dani, I know that you're a homeowner, and I know that you have a Westwood home there in San Juan. Let me ask you, I didn't get to ask you earlier, what is your favorite part of your home, especially right now during the holidays? And I'm pretty sure your family is going to be coming over. What about your home is it that you love during the holidays?
I mean, honestly, I'm just very proud of my home, all of it itself. I absolutely love every single part of it. I remember when I first started working at Westwind, I was working at Hidalgo, and the model home is exactly the floor plan I purchased, the Santa Cecilia. And I remember sitting in that couch, and sometimes we would have conversations, right, about, what's the game plan for today. And I remember sitting down and just seeing that frame window that we have right in the front, and thinking one day I'm going to be sitting and looking at that same window. So that floor plan, the contemporary style, offers that window itself. So I remember just envisioning it. And now that I get to sit and see that window, it's like, oh my God, like that dream became a reality. So I think that's the first thing that I like to share with my potential buyers or prospects that are looking into a new home. Not necessarily purchase a Westwind home. Let's find out what fits your vision, your lifestyle. Are you looking into something that is move-in ready? Maybe you're looking into something that it's going to be built from the ground up. You want to bring that vision to life. I always share that I really wanted my home already, and time was of the essence. So I bought a home in framing, and I got to pick and choose colors in the interior either way. So we have options. I just love the first meeting to go over the prequal as well, because it's very, very accurate. You'll be surprised how many times we go over that. The lender gets them almost the same quote, and they're like, okay, that's pretty much what we saw. And it's amazing, because you don't have to run credit, and they don't feel like, oh my God, I'm running credit, like I have to continue this process with you. Like, no, we're here from 10 to 7. So you're not wasting our time. We're here. We want to put that time into use. So if you have questions about the mortgage process, just stop by. Let's talk. We always have coffee. We always have snacks. We get to tour the model home. And whether if it's, now or a year from now or 2 years from now, you already have an idea of how the process is going to work. And I mean, obviously, I love the San Juan location. I live here, so I'm a huge advocate for this subdivision. It's growing, and I just love to see how I may have a new neighbor.
Yes.
That home is like right across my home, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just ask for an onion every now and then, right? It's really nice.
If you want Danny as a neighbor, give us a call. We have a beautiful subdivision in San Juan. One of my favorite things is the park. And I really love your story, Danny. I feel that a lot of our customers sometimes just need that encouragement. And sometimes our dreams do happen. So manifest that dream. Manifest it and surround yourself with the right people. And speaking of manifesting, that's one thing I love about the Cabrales team. They're very big on that. So Ana, I don't know if you'd like to share some of your experiences, some of your what's it called, your successes in this industry with your customers.
So I guess I'll talk about that and how I do my consultations, I guess.
Yes.
Let's say that it's in person. I usually just talk like, let's introduce each other. Let's get to know each other. What are your goals also? What are your concerns for applying? And I do it like we're talking. I'm doing the pre-approval in my head, but we're just talking. I'm asking you like, where have you worked? And what is it that you do? And what's your title? And more or less how much you get paid? And more or less what are your debts? And so I'm calculating like debt to income ratio in my head. I'm checking the credit score in my head. And then I tell them, well, I think we have a good chance of getting you pre-approved for the amount that you're looking for. And we can start with a soft credit pool. We don't have to run a hard credit pool. We can do a soft and then see a little bit more in depth of what the credit is showing us. We can analyze income. Basically, we'll go at your pace. If you want us to go fast, we'll go fast. Yesterday, I got a call like at 5 and a guy called me and said, I found a house. Can I apply now? And I said, sure. By 7, he was pre-approved. He has sent me all documents. I analyzed them because he wanted it fast. But I have other clients that are like, it's going to take me 2 to 3 months. Like, bear with me. And I'm like, I'm here for you. We'll go at your pace. So depending on what the customer wants, I always say it's a good idea to get started, talk to a lender, even if you're not going to apply at that moment, but at least know what's going to be requested of you. What are some things that are headaches for us? What are some things that maybe you can be addressing on your bank account or paying off? It's good just to have that initial conversation, because if you don't start, then you don't know where to go. But it's friendly. We're friendly people, and we'll become friends. Like, we'll follow you on Facebook, Instagram. Like the girls were saying, like, we'll see their stories. They're decorating the house that they just bought. They have a new family member. And this is like a relationship. It's not a transaction for us. So we like to keep it friendly, keep it joyful, keep it fun. Mortgage can be dull. It's documents, but it doesn't have to be. We can also have fun doing it.
No, and that's one thing I gotta say about y'all's team is that you all are fun, you all care, and I feel that that's why when you all joined our preferred lenders, I was ecstatic about it, because I feel that it really resonates here at Westwood. We want to make sure that we're working with partners that care about the families that we work for, because at the end of the day, you know, that's our main goal and our dream is to help families accomplish this goal. And I feel that you all are so good about bringing education and knowledge to those families. And that's why it's important to have that initial meeting. And Luis, what can anyone that wants to work with you expect when they stop by your office or in one of our open houses? Because I know that you do open houses with us.
Yes, and it's true what Rafa mentions, that he talks to the client, and I've seen it where he asks everything. And the good thing about it is those questions, they help me, because I'm already doing also. I mean, I was an assistant with Ana for 2 years, and I learned from the best of the best, and she's the one that taught me. So pretty much the same thing that she's telling you is what I do, because I saw it. I was like, this works. This is the way it should be. This is how it has to happen. So I learned, this is my first year as an independent loan officer, and thanks to her and Karina and Patty, I've noticed a big growth because of the things that they taught me. So what you expect is going to be the same thing that she just talked about. And the good thing about you guys are that you make the job easier for us because we already got that information from you guys at the very beginning. So we don't have to be getting it from the client directly because we already got it from you guys. And it's easier to make the approval for us.
And I feel that that's important, that you find, a team that works together for, at the end of the day, you want to make sure that your builder gets along and works well with the lender, because at the end of the day, in the background, there's so much going on. And what we want to do is give you all a great experience. And part of that is making sure that you choose the right team to help you throughout this process. Even just getting information, you want to start with the right person, providing you with the knowledge that you need.
Guys,
so I gotta say,
sorry to butt in. We have Karina Cabrales here.
Hey, Karina! How's it going?
Hey, everyone. We're ready to start our open house. So now that we're here, our viewers, if you have been wondering about the home buying process, whether it's in San Juan, Edinburg, Hidalgo, or McAllen, we're here in San Juan today. Stop by, grab a few snacks. She just came with like 3 bags full of snacks. We're going to have coffee. We're going to have other beverages. So just stop by and inquire. You don't have to commit into anything. Just get the information from the best. And we're going to.
Where is this open house, Dani? Let us know. So anybody that is watching that might be driving around and would like to stop by, where can they see you both?
Yeah, so this is the Orchards of San Juan on Stewart Passmore Road. It's 2200 South Stewart Road in San Juan, Texas, 78589 zip code. So I don't know if you can put it somewhere there, but if not, you can go on my TikTok, my Facebook, Daniela Flores at Westwind. If you Google it or something, you'll find it, and we'll be here. Yeah, so that's the address. We'll be here from 11 to 5. Again, I'm here from 10 to 7. If you need to see it after, I live here, so that's no problem. Just let me know what time works, and if I'm available, I can definitely show our beautiful 7 move-in ready homes that are now available for sale.
Nice.
And tomorrow, oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Rafa. Yes, tomorrow you have an open house?
I have an open house with Luis tomorrow here in Hidalgo, 2112-27 here in Hidalgo, South McCall, from 2 to 5. Luis is going to be here in the motorhome, and we're going to get some people in. I already have 2 appointments. Yes. So tomorrow.
Pre-approvals on the spot.
Yeah, pre-approvals on the spot. And like Dani, I'm here from 12 to 6. If you're going to come out before or after, I'll be here. But we will be here from 2 to 5. If we get super busy, from 2 to 6.
Tell me, guys, in the comments if you guys want a specific snack or drink so I can take it tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Put it in the comments, team.
Put
Share
it in
it.
the comments.
Give them a call and say, Luis, this is what I want for lunch.
I was gonna say, sorry, Leo, if you're there at the selections, can you bring the little gift that we have? We're having a giveaway today. So if they stop by and they sign up, we're having a giveaway. Carolina should be able to tell you.
Perfect. I'll get with her right now. But yes, I am here.
So we do have a giveaway.
All right.
And we have to move in ready house.
Yes, and let me just go down the line. We'll start with you, Jess. What phone number and what is your address where people can go see you at your office?
Everyone can reach me at 956-369-2168. And you can find me at 7505 North 53rd Street here in Mission, Texas.
All right. Let me just put that here so everyone can see it. 7505 North 51st Street in Mission, everyone. And let's see. Also, Dani, where can they call you at? What's your phone number?
My phone number is 956-558-9532. It's a cell phone, so you can text me, you can call me, whatever.
Even WhatsApp?
Oh, yeah, you can WhatsApp me too.
Yes, and Rafa, what's your phone number, sir?
956-558-9529. WhatsApp me, text me, call me, email me, rcamarillo@westwinghomes.com.
Su mecha hasta el email address.
24/7, guys. So.
And Cabrales Mortgage, what? We'll start with you, Ana. What a phone number that they can reach you to?
956-587-2923. It's also a cell phone and also 24/7.
And WhatsApp too.
Yes.
And what about you, Luis? Where can they reach you at?
To me, it's 956-358-4966. And you can also reach out to the website and either pick Ana, Karina, Luis.
Hablamos español.
Hablamos español también.
Sí.
All right. Well, today has been a phenomenal day. I love this live. I feel that it was very informative and very fun. Again, I love Christmas, so I can't wait for next week. It's finally here. And all right, everyone. So if you do want to reach out to us, check out our website, check out our social media, give the team a call. Anyone else would like to add something before we go?
We want to say thank you to our customers and wish them a happy Christmas. Enjoy with your loved ones. And if you want to buy a house, keep us in mind. This is the perfect time because the income tax is coming. So there's a lot of money for down payment. Okay, so it's the perfect time to reach out to Cabrales, to reach out to us, and to start the process, just start the conversation going. But yeah, have a blessed Merry Christmas.
All right.
Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you.
Definitely. Thank you for all being here. Thank you for everyone watching. And again, I'm looking forward for 2025. If anyone is looking for a home, remember, we only take 4 to 5 months to build. We only require $1,500 deposit and a pre-approval letter from one of our lenders. I mean, by all means, Cabrales Mortgage has phenomenal programs. We did discuss the VA program that we have, aside from many other programs. So if you all want more information, reach out to them, reach out to us. And everyone, you all have a Merry, Merry Christmas. We'll try to do another live before the end of the year. But if we don't, you all have a phenomenal, blessed New Year celebration.
Likewise.
All right, everyone. Thank you all. Have a great day. And I will stay in touch and have fun in your open houses.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Bye.